Gentlemen, listen carefully, because what I'm about to share with you will open your eyes. Women don't love with logic. They love with emotion, with action, and with subtle gestures that many men overlook. So if she's doing any of these 6 things, trust me, it's not casual, it's love. Let's break it down. A woman's emotional vulnerability is one of the most intimate and powerful signs of genuine love, and most men don't realize just how significant it is when a woman opens up emotionally. You see, women are naturally cautious with their emotions. They've learned, often through experience, that not every man can be trusted with their inner world. So when a woman begins to slowly lower her emotional guard around you, when she starts sharing the parts of herself that she usually hides from the world, it's not a casual act, it's deliberate, it's sacred. And it means you're not just another guy to her. She might start off by telling you small things, maybe about how her day really went, beyond the surface level it was fine. She'll let you into the parts of her life that are raw, unfiltered, and often still healing. She might talk about her insecurities, things she's afraid to admit out loud, or past pain that shaped her. And when she does this, she's watching your response, not to test you, but to feel safe. She wants to know, will you judge her or will you protect her emotionally? Will you hold that space with strength, or will you make her regret opening up? What most men don't understand is that when a woman loves you, she wants you to see her whole self, not just the confident, composed version she shows the world, but also the scared, uncertain, emotional part she hides from everyone else. She wants to be seen without her armor, and when she starts crying in front of you, or telling you about her childhood trauma, or admitting that she's afraid of losing you, that's not weakness. That's the purest form of love she can offer. It's trust at its highest level. A woman's emotional vulnerability is her version of giving you the key to her soul, and she doesn't hand that key to just anyone. She only does that for a man who makes her feel secure, not just physically, but emotionally. A man who listens without trying to fix everything. A man who stays present, even when she's emotional. A man who understands that sometimes all she needs is to be heard, to be held, and to feel that her feelings are valid. So if a woman is letting you see her emotional side, don't brush it off, don't rush her through it, and don't make her feel like she's too much. Because she's not doing that to be dramatic. She's doing it because, in her heart, she's already chosen you. She's already let you in, and that kind of emotional access is rare. It's reserved only for the man she truly loves. When a woman truly loves a man, her world begins to shift in subtle but profound ways. She starts to think beyond herself and her own needs, moving toward a mindset of partnership where his happiness becomes deeply intertwined with her own. This isn't about obligation or duty. It's a genuine, heartfelt desire to see the man she loves thrive and feel valued. You'll notice this in the little things first. Maybe she remembers your favorite meal and surprises you with it after a tough day, or she rearranges her schedule so she can be there for you when you need support. These actions might seem small on the surface, but they carry immense meaning. They show that she's investing her time, energy, and attention because your happiness matters to her in a way it doesn't for someone she's just casually interested in. She starts prioritizing your needs alongside hers, and often you'll see her putting your comfort before her convenience without hesitation. It's not about losing herself or sacrificing her identity. Rather, it's an expression of love that says, "Your joy is important to me." You may find her going out of her way to make your life easier or more pleasant, whether that means cheering you on in your goals, taking care of you when you're sick, or simply being that steady presence you can count on. This kind of dedication is a language all its own, and it's a sign that she sees you not as an option but as a priority. Another thing to understand is that when she loves you, she will often silently bear burdens or challenges that arise between you both because she values the relationship and your well-being over being right or having things her way. She's willing to compromise, to listen, and to find common ground because she's thinking long term. Her focus shifts from temporary frustration to lasting harmony, and that kind of emotional labor isn't easy. It takes patience, resilience, and genuine care, qualities that only surface when her feelings run deep. It's also important to recognize that this prioritization of your happiness doesn't mean she neglects herself or expects you to be perfect in return. Love isn't a transaction. Rather, it's a dynamic balance where she gives freely because she wants to, not because she's keeping score. When you see her investing in your happiness, it's a reflection of her inner commitment and the trust she's placing in the bond you share. It's a quiet but powerful affirmation that she's chosen you as her person, and in doing so, she's opening a part of herself that's reserved only for those she truly loves. One of the most revealing signs that a woman truly loves a man is how fiercely she defends him when he's not around. This kind of loyalty doesn't show up in public declarations or dramatic confrontations. It's quieter, more subtle, but no less powerful. When a woman cares deeply, she becomes your shield in the shadows. She protects your reputation, your name, and your dignity in ways you might never even hear about, because she understands the importance of standing by your side, even when you're not there to defend yourself. This defense can take many forms. Maybe it's gently shutting down negative gossip among friends or family, calmly correcting misunderstandings, or simply refusing to entertain baseless criticism. She won't allow others to speak poorly of you without a response, and often she'll do this without making a scene. She understands that true loyalty is about protecting the bond and creating a safe emotional space for you both, and that means she's willing to face any discomfort or tension on your behalf. What's more, this defense comes from a place of respect and belief in who you are. It's not blind loyalty or denial of your flaws. It's a conscious choice to stand with you and present your best self to the world. She recognizes your strengths and values you enough to guard your honor, even when it's inconvenient or difficult. This kind of support is rare and precious because it requires a deep emotional investment and a willingness to put the relationship above external opinions. When a woman loves, she doesn't just talk about you behind your back. She actively protects your interests, your integrity, and your legacy. She becomes your advocate, your defender, and your biggest supporter, sometimes quietly battling battles you don't even realize are happening. This kind of loyalty is a cornerstone of true love because it reflects not only affection but respect, trust, and unwavering commitment. It shows that she's not just with you when things are easy, but she's ready to stand firm with you through challenges, criticism, and anything that threatens the connection you share. In a world that often equates strength with independence and self-reliance, the idea of a woman submitting to a man can be misunderstood or even dismissed as weakness. But real submission, the kind that happens when a woman truly loves a man, is something entirely different, something far more powerful and profound. It's not about losing herself or giving up control. It's about choosing to trust and lean into the masculine energy of the man she loves. This form of submission is rooted in respect, safety, and a deep sense of connection. And it's a sign of a unique balance where both partners can thrive in their authentic roles. When a woman loves deeply, she allows herself to be vulnerable in a way that embraces her femininity without compromising her strength. She trusts that you will lead with integrity, protect her emotionally and physically, and make decisions that honor both her and the relationship. This kind of submission requires courage because it means letting down the defenses that society often encourages women to keep up. It's not about surrendering power, but about sharing it, trusting you to take the lead while still maintaining her own voice and identity. This dynamic creates a powerful energy between a man and a woman, where she feels safe enough to let go and follow, knowing that her strength is valued and her autonomy respected. It's a dance of balance, her willingness to yield and your willingness to lead with honor. When she submits in this way, she is not diminishing herself. She is choosing a path of intimacy and connection that many never get to experience. It's an expression of her love that says, "I believe in you, and I trust you to hold this space for us." In this relationship, leadership is not about control or dominance. It's about responsibility. A man who can inspire this kind of submission in a woman has earned her respect through his character, his actions, and his presence. She doesn't submit out of fear or obligation. She does it because she feels protected, valued, and understood. This mutual respect and trust create a strong foundation where love can flourish and both partners feel empowered in their roles. This kind of submission also reflects a deep emotional intimacy. It's a signal that the woman sees the man as a safe harbor, a place where she can be her full self without the need for pretense or defense. When she allows herself to be led in this way, it's a sign that she's committed not just to the relationship, but to the shared journey of growth, trust, and love. It's a beautiful and rare gift that she offers only to the man she truly loves and respects. When a woman truly loves a man, she doesn't just accept him as he is. She becomes inspired by him in a way that influences her own growth and evolution. It's a subtle but powerful transformation that often goes unnoticed by many men, but it's one of the clearest signs of deep affection and respect. She begins to mirror your energy, your values, and your habits, not because she's trying to copy you, but because she sees something in you that motivates her to rise to a higher version of herself. This mirroring is her way of aligning with your world and showing that she's fully invested in the life you're building together. You might notice she starts adopting some of your routines, whether it's waking up earlier, pursuing new goals, or cultivating a mindset of discipline and focus. These changes aren't random. They come from a place of admiration and desire to connect on a deeper level. When a woman loves a man, she wants to be his partner in every sense, not just emotionally, but in lifestyle, mindset, and purpose. Her growth becomes intertwined with yours because she believes in the path you're on and wants to walk it beside you, not behind or ahead, but side by side. This process of mirroring also includes adopting your values and priorities. If you value integrity, she'll begin to hold herself to higher standards. If you're ambitious and driven, she'll start chasing her own dreams with newfound determination. This isn't about losing her identity. It's about expanding it to create a powerful, shared vision for the future. Her reflection of your energy is a silent yet profound declaration that she's committed to the journey together, and that she respects the man you are becoming. At the same time, this mirroring strengthens your bond because it creates alignment and harmony. When two people operate from similar values and energy, the relationship flows more naturally and with greater ease. It deepens trust, understanding, and respect. She's not just loving you for who you are now, but loving the man you're growing into. And that kind of love pushes both of you forward. What's more, this dynamic is a powerful motivator for both partners. Her willingness to elevate herself because of you challenges you to be the best version of yourself as well. It's a cycle of mutual growth fueled by genuine love and admiration. So when you notice a woman changing in ways that reflect your own energy and values, know this: it's not by chance or superficial attraction. It's her way of saying, "You inspire me, I'm with you." When a woman truly loves a man, she begins to envision a future that includes him in every important aspect of her life. This isn't something she announces loudly or immediately. It's a gradual, internal shift where her thoughts and plans start revolving around the idea of us instead of just me. She begins to see the two of you as a team, a unit moving forward together, and that subtle mental investment is one of the clearest signs of genuine love. It shows that she's not just living in the moment or chasing fleeting feelings. She's building something with longevity and meaning in mind. You'll notice this in the way she talks about the future. She might casually drop hints about trips she wants to take with you, or talk about holidays and family gatherings as shared experiences rather than solo events. Sometimes it's in the small, everyday details, discussing finances, future living arrangements, or even long-term goals like children or career changes. These conversations reveal that she's already picturing a life where you're an integral part of every decision and every dream. This mental rehearsal isn't just fantasy. It's a deep emotional commitment that she's preparing herself for a future together. What's important here is that she's not just including you in her plans out of obligation or convenience. It's because she genuinely wants you there. Her heart and mind are aligned in a way that when she imagines what's next, you're naturally part of the picture. She's making space for you in her life, not just physically, but emotionally and psychologically. This kind of forward thinking is a major indicator that her love runs deep, because only someone who feels secure and connected enough will invest energy into building a shared tomorrow. This planning also reflects her trust in the relationship's stability. When she talks about us and ours, she's expressing confidence that the bond between you is strong enough to endure challenges and grow over time. It's a sign that she's not just focused on the highs and excitement of now, but on creating a lasting foundation. She's willing to dream with you, to strategize with you, and to make sacrifices with you, all because she believes the future you could have together is worth it. Additionally, her consideration of the future often reveals her vulnerability. Imagining a life together means opening herself up to potential risks, the possibility of heartbreak or disappointment. But she's willing to take that risk because her love for you outweighs the fear. This willingness to be vulnerable and to invest so much emotionally is reserved only for the man she truly loves. It's her way of saying, "I see you not just as you are today, but as the man you can be, and I want to be by your side through all of it." Remember, gentlemen, love isn't just about grand gestures or loud declarations. It's in these quiet, profound actions that a woman truly shows her heart. When you recognize these signs, cherish them deeply, because they're proof that you've touched a place in her soul reserved only for the man she loves. Honor that trust, nurture it, and you'll build a bond stronger than anything life can throw your way.